can't act surprised when fans throw stuff at players because the level of disrespect in our society is getting worse every day. It's evident right there on social media, which has emboldened people to hide behind a keyboard and spew all kinds of vulgar, hate-filled words at anyone they disagree with over just about any topic whatsoever, especially sports opinions. And then that carries over into arenas where fans yell, "sucks" at visiting players when they're introduced. You hear it all the time. Then opponents are cursed out in front of children. You have kids sitting right next to parents, and they're cursing at the other team. And as I just mentioned, they were chanting "bleep Kyrie" at Kyrie Irving in Boston. Even hometown players are cursed out when they don't perform well. We saw with the Phillies fans and Sean Rodriguez, that whole incident a couple years ago. And I feel none of that should be acceptable. None of it. Fans are, we all encourage fans to go to games and to boo vociferously, to create the most hostile environment you possibly can, to make visiting teams feel as unwelcome and uncomfortable as possible. And then the rowdiest fans, they're celebrated. Like flipping the bird to the team bus as it pulls into a stadium, that's applauded. It's like worn as if it's a badge of honor. Oh, look what they did. So now when a few knuckleheads cross the line and they throw stuff, and perhaps maybe they were drinking an alcoholic beverage or a few, it can't be surprising. We can't be shocked that it's come to this because it's been trending this way for years. The level of disrespect in society is getting worse every day. People have grown accustomed to treating others like trash with no consequences because most of the time you're hiding behind a keyboard. And now we're seeing some of these disrespectful jerks transfer that classless behavior, that abhorrent behavior into actual action after they've been vocalizing it and typing it into social media apps without any accountability. We simply have to do better to prevent all this repugnant action, throwing objects at players, spitting at players. And you know how we can do better? By not normalizing or celebrating disrespectful verbal behavior. That's where it starts for me. It starts there. It starts at not celebrating all of the disrespectful verbal antics.